bitch!
I'll hit you again, Dmitry Romanovich.
If you weren't a girl. Come on.
You are the Superman. They say you can hear a leaf fall 1,000 miles away. And you never heard our cries?
You really shouldn't smoke, Mrs. Luthor.
This is the same brand my doctor smokes.
This planet is the only home I've ever known, and I would sacrifice anything to protect her.
The United States already is the protector of the free world, the bulwark of liberty and equality.
Your bulwark was built on the backs of slaves and immigrants, and it hasn't changed much, has it? While you and your privileged kind live in luxury, all across your country people are struggling, suffering, dying.
I can't deny that there's a gap between the American dream and the American reality.
This movie is a trip and a half. Superman's a communist, Batman's a terrorist, Wonder Woman's a lesbian, Lois Lane is a feminist, and Lex Luthor has hair. Plus he's a capitalist, but that's to be expected. But what else is new? I literally just finished watching this. The credits just finished rolling and my head hurts. I have no idea how to process what I just saw. First of all, before I get into anything, this movie was good. Miles better than the piece of dog shit crap that was Wonder Woman Bloodline. Hell, Wonder Woman in this version was so much better than that version. And she was here for like, what, max 20 minutes? Max. The story basically revolves around Superman growing up in Soviet Russia and all that entails. And, well, it's gonna rain soon, so if you hear rain noises, but everything revolves around Superman growing up in Soviet Russia, and I loved this movie. The moment the girl in the beginning just socks a guy in the face, and he's like, "You only won because you're a girl," and I'm like, "Yeah, go away." That was cool. The moment that I think I just got locked into everything that was happening was when Superman and Lois had this conversation in the beginning where they both portray like the best ideals of their countries, where Lois is painting the American dream and Superman is painted like Russian, I won't say freedom, Russian compassion, help, and oh my god, Lois just got owned. I was just tweeting about this like a mad woman, and for the first 20 or so minutes, 10 minutes or so, I was full communism. I was like, yes, I'm a communist now. Superman is speaking the truth. I'm very easily swayed, as you can see. So I was just full Superman, full communist, full yes, Mother Russia, all that stuff. And then Lois hits Superman with the, oh, you don't know what's actually going on in your state. And then I find out that Superman works under Stalin. The Stalin. Don't really know who that is because in my education system we do not have history class, so I had to learn about the Holocaust through the X-Men movies, Magneto. But I know that Stalin was a pretty bad dude, just as bad as Hitler, just differently. Like, he kills his own people in the name of communism, I think. I don't know. I think he killed his own son. But once I found that out, and I was like, oh, this guy is bad news. And then the girl in the beginning of the movie, when she had that whole thing, oh my god, I was so emotional 20 minutes into this movie. I was like, yes, let me feel emotions and not fake emotions or trying to force them out of me. Because we already had a connection with this redhead chick I just felt so sad how everything ended, and then there was this whole Batman tease, but I was like, Batman isn't Russian, this can't be Batman. But it was him. His parents died in the gulag. Like, oh my god. But why does Batman associate his hatred to Superman? Superman liberated him. He should hate Stalin, and Superman killed Stalin. But I get associating your anger to an institution that somebody's a part of. Well, I get it now. I didn't get it while I was watching it. And oh my god, Luthor is a terrible husband, but we've been new, and Lois stuck by him. I thought there was going to be a whole side plot of Lois cheating on Luthor with Superman because Luthor is a negligent husband. I hope I said that sentence correctly. But she didn't. This isn't a romance, it's an action. I think action drama. I'm sad, but I would really have liked to see that. Then they introduced Diana with Superman, and then she like alluded like, hey, I grew up on an island with all women, I don't like dudes. But she could have just come out and said I'm a lesbian, like for a show with the whole Wonder Woman thing, and a show that wants representation, black president back in the 60s, or was it 80s, I don't fucking care. You could not literally just have Diana say I like girls. Was that really that hard? And then in other movies where you try and make other characters the center, I just hate false representation. Because if you want something, just say it. Don't allude to it and then expect praises for the allusion. Ooh, that worked way better than I thought it would. But there you go. Oh, the pigeons are back. So, where was I? The whole philosophy of the show. Oh, look at me talking about philosophy. But the whole philosophy is, I like the fact that not one nation was completely bad. Like, I really like the ideology behind communism, surprisingly. And I really don't like the ideology behind capitalism. So for the whole of this movie, I was literally on Russia's side. But maybe that's because of Superman. But the moment Superman says your capitalist husband to like Lois, I was like, I just hate capitalism. So that's what Luthor is. Go to hell, capitalism. We don't need you in our society. But at the end of the day, the movie still had this whole America ideology is the best, or America first, I guess. I just remember that monster screaming America first as it died, because the person who built you to have these American principles just fed you to the dogs like a capitalist would. I assume don't really know much about capitalism or communism if you have not figured that out by now. But can we just go back to how things used to be? Like, where I'm from in Africa, we used to have seashells as currency. Like, can we just abolish communism and capitalism and just go back to trading like seashells? You think about it. You just go to the beach and pick up money, and people have money. People, if they want money, they can go to the beach or they can work. And I know you can argue, well, TVC, there will be people who go and build like companies in the beach. But here's the thing, no one person or company can take up all the shells in the ocean. And you might say, oh, well, people can buy an entire beach. No, we don't let that happen. You can't build a company on the beach. You can't hire people to mass take things. Well, you can, but you can't own a beach. So if you want money, obviously there won't be any like seashells just lying around. People have to go further into the ocean, probably kill ocean life. That's a bad idea. But you can work or you can pick up money. I'm gonna start a seashell economy. I think it will work. It'll be great. But the whole how do I come out of a movie having an entirely different ideology on life? Somebody in the comments of the video where I downloaded it from was like, oh, having a hyper intelligent alien beyond and I think a super intelligent computer. I don't know if he said the alien was beyond human intelligence or the computer, but the computer is like Brainiac. But both of them together could not create a utopia in Moscow. So basically the argument was like, communism is gonna fail either way. But it's like Superman said, America was built on the backs of slaves and immigrants, and just the poor, and the gap between the poor and the rich is too big, and you cannot sustain that. There'll be riots, there'll be civil unrest as we see it now. But with Superman's vision, you cannot change the human mind unless you literally control it, which was what happened in the end, with Superman literally putting brain chips on people. It was so interesting to see, even though I was getting progressively depressed with Batman becoming a terrorist and actually killing himself, like nuking, suiciding himself, then to be controlled. That sent a message, with Wonder Woman just losing faith in humanity altogether. And man, when her hair turned white, I thought she became old, but I think that was just her faith in mankind, or her purity was just erased. And then she had this black look before, but then it went white, and I liked it, and went with the hair. And Superman as well, the whole black fit is so good. And when you see Ultimate Man, or US Ultimate Superman, fuck, that just hit me. I just kept looking at his suit and I was like, I don't get it, it doesn't work. But I was like, oh no, Ultimate is you. I don't know why I thought I would be there. Anyway, when you put that suit against Superman's black suit, doesn't work out. Even Communist Terrorist Batman. Well, he's not, Batman wasn't in support of communism. Well, Terrorist Batman, his fit was good as well. Not gonna lie, everybody looked on fleek, on point in this movie. Really wanted Lois and Luthor to break up, but then it's clearly evident that Superman does not age while they do, which is depressing as all hell. The end, I didn't even like how it ended. I literally thought Luthor planned Superman's death with the whole black hole thing in Brainiac's ship, but he didn't. But then Luthor alluded that 25 years ago he planned this whole thing out to the 10th decimal, and I was like, so you knew all of this was gonna happen? I didn't really catch what he said, but that was what was implied. But Superman survived, and he's just gonna live as a normal person. And it's like, how do you go from ruling an entire country to just being a regular dude on the streets of New York? How does that happen? How will he find happiness? How will he live for the rest of his life? Even Batman alluded to that in the whole, when he was beating the ever-loving shit out of Superman, that he would throw him in a ditch and let him rot there. So how does Superman age now? Oh my god. And the Green Lantern Corps, that main guy, I was like, was it Hal Jordan, or was it the other guy at the end that was Hal Jordan? Because there was somebody that was thrown into the water and they mentioned his name, and I was like, oh no, was that the guy that's supposed to be with Diana? Again, I forget his name. I'm sorry. I literally had this whole issue in the Wonder Woman review. They need to give him a more memorable name, goddammit. It took them 20 years to reverse engineer the Green Lantern rings, but I thought the rings go to, once the alien, whoever has the ring dies, it goes to the next person. But in this case, Luthor just cut it off his hand and then re-engineered it and then gave everybody a copy. And also in the comments, it was said that, oh, the Green Lantern are now just assassins. I'm guessing like high-profile assassins. Everything in this movie was depressing, but it was good. It was well written. In the end, when Superman was taking the ship and he could hear his friend's words, she died before she could even finish her sentence, goddammit. But when he was hearing her words and everything just went off, I was feeling emotions again, and I was like, this is really well written. People in the comments I don't think they agreed, but I think everyone's just not happy with how different things are and how it's not what we're used to, but it's actually good. I'm not happy after I finished watching this. I'm depressed. I don't watch cartoons to be depressed, but I'll be the first one to tell you this was actually really good, really entertaining, well paced, structurally sound, and my god, is it entertaining. Oh, I almost forgot to add, I will go and be washing the bad taste in my mouth now. Like, this show just really left me depressed, so I really want to watch something, and I've been saying this for the longest time, I have not watched Captain Marvel yet, so I'm just gonna go and watch something else that isn't gonna depress me with its grim, tragic storytelling. Not that I'm saying Red Son was written badly, but from what I heard of Captain Marvel, yeah, but I'm hopeful. So yeah, back to whatever it was I was saying. So yeah, that's my review of Superman Red Son, Communist Superman. And I don't know if you've watched it, let me know what you think. If you plan on watching it, I just spoiled everything, but you can still watch it and come back and tell me what you think, or from what I have said, what is your opinions? Please let me know any and all thoughts you have in the comment section down below. But my beautiful viruses, I exit the stage from here. Thanks y'all so much for clicking to watch. You know, do all the things like comment, subscribe, buy merch if you can. Just be awesome, be safe, and have a regular healthy day. And with that being said, this is TVC. Mwah. Signing out.